Hey guys, today I am just doing a quick album share. This was a gift that I was asked to make by one family member for another family member who was getting married. I don't know much about this cousin, so I chose to kind of go very basic and very simple and sort of not kill myself making elaborate pages, more just making the emphasis back on the photos and maybe like a title as far as what is happening. And then I kind of ended up doing half and half to where I basically pillaged her Facebook account and downloaded and printed photos from their engagement, her bridal shower, anything that I could kind of get photos of that were wedding related and were leading up to the actual wedding. And then I had also gotten a hold of, I think it's one of the girls in her bridal party, and she was really sweet enough to send me their engagement photos, like a link to download. She sent me stuff from her dress fitting and just all kinds of stuff that was able to help me out. And then the other half of the album, I just did like basic pocket pages. That way she can just get her prints and kind of slip them in and it's sort of ready to go. I feel kind of sad that it's not very thick, but I'm hoping it's just because it's not filled with photos. There is quite a bit of stuff in here that I'm going to go ahead and show you guys. And when I send it to her, I'm probably going to go ahead and grab some extra divided page protectors and stick them in the back. That way when she gets her actual photos printed, she's got room to kind of spread them out and kind of move the divider cards around and kind of figure out what's going to work for her. This particular album, I basically just went to scrapbook.com, went through their different albums. I originally thought I was going to get a gold one, and then I saw this one and I was like, you know what, I actually think that this might be a little bit better. That way, just depending on if she does, decide to put this on a bookshelf somewhere in her home, that it's a little less like gold. And then I just kind of liked the fact that it did say Our Wedding on it. It is a Becky Higgins Project Life album, and it did come with this. I'm probably going to go ahead and just like stick it in here and put my note to her on here, and she can decide if she wants to keep this or not. I personally would just take it. I don't know. That's a whole other story for another day. Okay, so I went very basic, very simple. So for their cover page, I kept the invite that they had sent me, and then this was an extra print from when I was doing another layout, and I just kind of took my scraps and whatever I had left over and I just want like a title page, just kind of basically I've got a bunch of double page layouts here and I need something on the front. So from there, I just did, again, quick, simple pages. They had gone to Zion, and that was where he chose to propose to her. And so thank you to the world of Facebook. I was able to take these off of her profile, his dad's profile, like anybody I could get them from. And then, again, her friend was sweet enough to send me a link to download their engagement photos, so I just kind of picked random things. I knew I wanted pictures of them together. I wanted at least one of them individually, and then I only know her personality through things like Facebook and Instagram, so when I saw things like this, I kind of know that this is how they are. They seem like a very fun, outgoing couple, so I did want to include some of the less posed photos. And then these were some cell phone pictures from her dress fitting. So they're not the greatest pictures, and they kind of printed out in a weird size, so I kind of had to cut off a bunch of extra white that was going on. But again, I just did really simple, just the photos, say yes to the dress, and just kind of left it at that. I'm pretty sure she is not a scrapbooker. I don't think that anybody in her family scrapbooks. I don't think she has like any sort of previous scrapbooks or knowledge of scrapbooks. I didn't want to send like something that was just really elaborate or just kind of out there. I just wanted to keep it simple. More of a photo album with a little bit extras. And then I, again, went to Facebook. I was able to get pictures from her shower, and I just did a quick little, you know, bridal shower thing. And when I was ordering my supplies, I ordered the Echo Park Just Married collection, and all I got was the collection kit, which came with the 12 by 12 stickers, and then I bought the basics pack, which was the 5 double-sided solids that matched everything, just because these were really busy, and there was even a couple patterns on here that I just personally did not like, and I felt like it was just too busy. So having those solids was kind of nice. And I did use a pretty good portion of it. I may go back and cut up a bunch of the scraps into 4x6 sizes and tuck them into like an envelope for her. This was kind of the only thing that I just kind of dropped the ball on. I literally just finished this album, and I have to take it to my mom tomorrow because they're going to the wedding. And I'm just like, I can't look at this paper anymore. I can't look at this project anymore. Like, I just need to kind of get it checked off my list. So basically what I did was I cut just cheap white cardstock into 4x6 cards. And then I set up my, stamping tool. What do I call it? Stamp positioner? If I could find it. I just had it. Okay, so it's still on here. So basically what I did was I set this up with, what are these called? Milo's ABCs from Lawn Fawn. So there's these super skinny letters, and what's nice about it is the base of the actual stamp where it sticks onto your block or your stamp positioner is a rectangle, so you can do a pretty good job of butting them up together and knowing that the letters are going to line up. So I, was just kind of careful about getting them where I needed them to be, and then I knew just from doing it over and over again where to put my paper on here, whether it was horizontal or portrait, and I just have kept this on here, and I've just kind of, when I needed 6 or 7 of them, I just went ahead and cranked them out. And so now that I'm done with this, I can go ahead and put these away and actually use this. So again, I am choosing to just kind of leave this blank. I feel like if she wants to tuck cards in here or something, you know, whatever. And then this is where it sort of goes into all of the divided areas. So I just did real simple stuff. I just cut scraps and pattern paper, took stickers, and just kind of made different stuff. I did make one that, you know, says bridesmaids, because I know they're going to have a photographer, so they're going to have a lot of professional photos. Groomsmen. And then from there, I just used some of the cut aparts that came with the collection. I ended up not using any of the 3x4s because I feel like handing her an album with 3x4 slots is going to be kind of a pain for her, because that involves, you know, having to edit your photos and then needing to trim them down, and I know that she doesn't do that kind of stuff, so to me it just seems easier for her that if she sends her photos out to print and they're going to come back as a 4x6, she can literally just pull these out, put her photos in, rearrange stuff based on whatever. And so I just did very, very generic stuff. I was using a mixed like photo sleeve thing from We Are Memory Keepers, and so it had this one with the 6x6, and I didn't have a lot of options taking away the 3x4 ones, so I ended up just having to do cards for that. Like, she's not going to have photos that are 6x6, so that's just going to kind of be filler. So then here I'm just going to go ahead and stick some more of the photo sleeves that are just 4x6, the horizontal and the portrait. I'm pretty sure I have some more left from the Hobby Lobby brand. And I'm just going to go ahead and put them back here. I'm going to go ahead and include what I have left of the sticker sheet, and then I'm going to cut up whatever scraps I have into 4x6 sizes, stick them and tie them with something, stick them in there, and just kind of include it with a note to her, basically telling her, you know, if you have a spot where you don't have enough photos or you don't have a photo for that orientation, just go ahead and slip a paper in there if the ones that are in here are not enough, like there's more. Or if you don't like these ones, then just switch them out to whatever you like. So that's basically it. Again, I tried to keep it really simple. I tried to keep the emphasis on the actual photos and have it be more like a photo album. So yeah, this is pretty much what I spent my summer on, and I'm hoping to get back into regular process videos. So I will catch you guys in the next video.